Foot up, bitch, with my dick, ride that pussy like it's sick, yeah. Fuck, do you mean that on me? So my dick, yeah. Stay with that clock, I won't run from the ops. Ayy, new cell shot, if that me, that's a cop. Ayy.
Alright guys, so it's Void coming at y'all with a what if, and I actually don't have an excuse for being late on not uploading the past 2 days. It's just I've been kind of busy at the moment. And basically today I'm going to be doing what if Naruto was an Uchiha and a Senju. So basically where I left this episode off, or just like left it off, was where Haku was taking Zabuza's body. She was taking Zabuza's body, at least because Kakashi and them thought. Because basically it's like the Anbu and the Leaf secrets. If that body gets revealed, all the jutsus can be copied. Such as if Kakashi ever died, his jutsus could be copied and used to basically destroy the Leaf. So they would head over to Tazuna's house. They would rest up. As Naruto and Sasuke would get proficient in their chakra control, as Kakashi would teach them as such. Sorry, guys. And also, if you hear a little background noise, that's my little brother. So, yeah. Basically, they would learn very good chakra control, enough to get up to the top of the tree, as it would only take Naruto a couple of hours to get professional, as it would take Sasuke more. Because Naruto would be more level-headed, as he would be able to comprehend the situation. But it wouldn't do too good due to the seal, as it would disturb his chakra. So basically he would try to climb all the way up to the tree, as one time he would actually do it. So yeah, basically they're gonna be going to the bridge, as Haku and Zabuza would appear on the bridge basically. As Haku would take on Sasuke and Naruto. Sorry, guys. Haku would take on Naruto and Sasuke, basically. And she would put up the demon ice mirrors, as Naruto would basically notice this. As he would then pull out his One Tamori Sharingan, which he has acquired. As basically, Sasuke would do the same thing, knowing that he can't underestimate this person, as they are really fast and they could probably defeat both of them if they were actually trying. And basically, so Naruto and Haku would start fighting, as Naruto would start to get blitzed by Haku's Senbon, as he wouldn't even be able to copy the movement of Haku, due to him not being a full Uchiha. So basically, his Sharingan won't be the full potential of its like natural. If you say you're a full Uchiha, your Sharingan will probably have more potential than a person who's only half. So basically, Sasuke would be able to somewhat comprehend the movements of Haku, as he would basically get in the way before Naruto would get struck by a whole bunch of Senbon, maybe enough that could even kill him. As Sasuke knows it was a trap to draw him in, but he doesn't care. He would sacrifice himself for his brother. As he would then rush in, getting hit by those Senbon, seemingly dying to Naruto's eyes. As Naruto would basically not be able to see a pulse or anything, and it basically, for the second, Sasuke's chakra stopped, at least to what Naruto can see. So Naruto would then have this QB cloak manifest on his body. As this QB cloak would basically start to manifest, his Sharingan would grow. As his Sharingan wouldn't grow into the normal Tutamoi state, it would form into this weird purple state. As this is not the Rinnegan, so don't get it mixed up, guys. This Sharingan will be called the Murasaki Sharingan, as it is because Naruto's inheritance between Senju and Uchiha DNA. As this made his weird genetic factor of the Sharingan amplify itself because it has Senju DNA, which basically gave him the Murasaki Sharingan. As he can control this, basically. He can't usually awaken it, but he can control it whenever he's in his karma cloak, as you would call it. And basically, Naruto's Murasaki Sharingan would activate, as he would then say, "I can see everything now." As he would then start to blitz Haku trying to evade all these attacks that Naruto is throwing at her. But it is futile. She cannot avoid like 10 punches at the same span of a second, as Naruto is throwing punches that fast. As Naruto you would not be able to see Naruto's movements at the normal eye, as you would need to possess at least a 3 Tomoe Sharingan. At that, Naruto's speed is so fast, and she just gets overwhelmed as she sees Zabuza about to die. She sees Zabuza about to die from the Raikiri, and she would then dash over there using all the chakra in her feet, everything she could do at that moment to get over there. As she would then basically seemingly teleport over there, getting hit by the Raikiri. As basically Kakashi would praise him for being a true ninja, staying devoted to her master. Basically, like, being a true ninja, as Naruto would start to cry, as Kakashi would tell Naruto not to show emotion on the battlefield, as Naruto would then run over to Sasuke, forgetting all about him. As Naruto's Kyuubi cloak would stop manifesting, as he would run over to Sasuke, also as his Murasaki Sharingan would deactivate, going back to its basically second Tomoe state due to him unlocking it when Haku basically seemingly killed Sasuke. Naruto would run over to Sasuke, as he would basically not feel anything coming from his heart, as you can say. Basically, his heart stopped to Naruto. So, Naruto would pass out using the Kyuubi cloak. And basically, they would go back to the leaf. And yeah, Kakashi would tell them about the Chunin exams, like expressing that they're in exams that is tough. It could probably get them killed if they aren't careful with what they do or who they try to fight. As Naruto would comply with these regards, as he would say, "Yes, Sensei, I am willingly able to go to the Chunin exams because I need to possess more power. I am too weak now. I need to possess power to catch up to Itachi and kill him. He killed my clan in a bloody matter. I have to get stronger," as he would then harden up his will, saying basically, as these words would blow Kakashi back, saying he's still a Genin and he has these such not good goals, but good goals to achieve, trying to avenge his clan. And basically, they would go to the Chunin exams. And it was the first stage. Before Naruto would go to the first stage, he would tell the two Chunin to let him through, as he would notice they are under a genjutsu with his Sharingan, as he would notice people's chakra natures. Basically, people's chakra weren't like at the same. They were being affected some sort. As he would notice this is a genjutsu, telling the two Chunin to let him pass. As he would pass, going on to the first stage. As we're now on the first stage, as Naruto would activate his Sharingan, as he would notice that he can use his two Tomoe Sharingan to copy the slightest movements of the pencil. As he would do the same thing Sasuke did in the original, basically copying down everyone's answers, as Sasuke would do the same, and they would pass the first stage. As this is about to be the 10th question, as Anko would then come in, basically saying that, as the proctor would basically tell them they passed, as Anko would come in saying that this test was nothing. If you're ready to face life and death, come with me. As Anko would basically be at the Forest of Death gate saying, "Do you give consent?" As everyone would basically give consent. As they would go into the Forest of Death. As Naruto enters this place, he noticed that this is a weird terrain to go into. As he would then summon 3 shadow clones, basically to protect his teammates, as he wants to go venture off to see if he can capture any scrolls, as they have basically conjured up an Earth scroll, so all they need is a Heaven scroll as of right now. And basically, Naruto would find a Heaven scroll. As he would find a Heaven scroll, it would be a team of Sound Ninja, as he would see that it is a Heaven scroll due to him having his two Tomoe Sharingan out, as he would notice basically, as you can say, the word patterns on the scroll inside of there wherever they're hiding the scroll. So Naruto would take this team on, as he would use a couple of fireball jutsus, and then he would use Uchiha style great fireball jutsu that he was taught by one of his older brothers his older brother. And Naruto would defeat this team, earning the the Heaven Scroll, as they are now able to go to the tower, just narrowly beating the Gaara team. As Gaara's team would arrive, basically, not being the fastest team this time, it was actually Naruto's team. So yeah, basically, it is the preliminary rounds as of right now. And Naruto faces off against Kiba, as all the other matches go the same, besides this one. Naruto would use Body Flicker, as he would disappear from Kiba's eyes, as Kiba would then get punched in the side of his head, basically knocking around his skull. As Kiba would then take some food pills, amplifying his chakra and also his brute strength, as he would then try to combat Naruto, not being on the same speed as Naruto, as Naruto possesses speed that is like godly to Kiba, as he isn't even able to see Kiba, as Rock Lee will be able to see Naruto's movements, saying that he is a strong opponent, as he would want to face off against this Uchiha. And basically, Kiba would go for Fang over Fang, as he would then nearly miss Naruto, as Naruto would then grab Kiba's hands, as he would then judo flip him over his head, as he would then insert chakra into his elbow, as he would then put his elbow into Kiba's back, basically winning the match. And basically, all the other matches would go the same, and now where we're at is past the preliminary stage, and now where Naruto and Neji are fighting. Naruto doesn't like this Neji guy, even though he didn't care for Hinata. He noticed that Hinata always tried her best. He noticed that Hinata never gave up. He noticed that Hinata also cared for Naruto in some sort of fashion, at least. To Naruto's understanding, she respected Naruto. Naruto respected her for that. Naruto respected her for her determination, as he's seeing this Neji guy as a guy who only had talent to be born with. Those eyes, he would say, "You think your eyes are better than mine? I can show you that they're not." As Neji would then say, "You think that those stupid eyes. You say that, but guess what? Your clan got slaughtered by one member. At least my clan isn't so powerless that they get slaughtered by one member." As Naruto would then take this remark to heart, as he would then say, "You're dead." As basically the proctor would start, as Naruto would then put chakra into his feet, basically to Neji's eyes, teleporting behind Neji. As he would then pull out a kunai, putting it in Neji's neck, as Neji would then use rotation. As Naruto would then be blasted back by this rotation defense, at least Naruto sees it as an ultimate defense, as he noticed one thing, the ground. He isn't able to deflect anything from the ground, as this is only from all sides. So Naruto would then basically use a whole bunch of shadow clones, as he would start digging into the ground. As he would finally be able to dig into the ground, as these shadow clones would start to combat Neji, and basically he would summon more shadow clones to dig for him, as he would then basically appear to Neji's eyes. He would appear under Neji's underground, as Neji's using rotation, as he is defenseless as of right now, as Naruto grabs his leg with one of his shadow clones, stopping Neji's rotation, also somewhat bending Neji's leg from using rotation at the same time as getting his leg pulled, as Naruto would then pop out of the hole, as he would then basically jump back using fire-style fireball jutsu, catching Neji off guard, and Neji wouldn't be able to do anything about this, getting hit. As Naruto would start to taijutsu battle Neji is wobbling due to his leg being basically, not in the same place, as it was just pulled as he was using rotation. So Neji would somewhat be able to combat Naruto, and right before shutting down Naruto's chakra points with basically 64 palms, Naruto uses 3 shadow clones. As he uses 3 shadow clones, these shadow clones start to combat Neji, as basically Naruto would be seemingly powerless, as he just had his chakra point shut down, as his shadow clones would then poof, as Naruto would be lying on the ground, not being able to have any chakra. As he would then think to himself, as he remembered how he tapped into that power, that red aura that he tapped into when he was at basically the mission the other day. Not the other day, it was a month ago. He remembers the mission. As he would then say, that power, I have to tap into it again. As he would then basically tap into the Kyuubi's power. As his Murasaki Sharingan would open. As it in his one Tomoe state. As Neji would say, what? This Sharingan is it's different from the others. That is the last thing Neji could say before getting blitzed by Naruto. As that round ends. And basically, that's where I'm going to be leaving it off, guys. Hope you guys like and enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe and share. And peace. It's your boy Void signing out.